Hi, today we have Tearlaments Fiendsmith, and this is just another way to actually play Tearlaments aside from the Malice version I showed you in another video. I thought I'm gonna be showing you the combos in the live duels, so I'm gonna be going to live duels, not live duels, but like going live with the duels, not a replay. You know what I mean. But if you don't know what the deck does, the deck is going to be you do to the Tearlaments engine, you mill out your deck and hoping you actually mill out a Fiendsmith Engraver or another Fiendsmith, the light feed monsters. And if you have other monsters, you can actually go to the Moon of the Clouded Heaven and then go to the Fiendsmith engine from there. I am playing Pilgrim Reaper. It's a rank 6 monster that can mill out both players up to 5 cards from their deck. So it's gonna be helping you go and get to the Fiendsmith engine if you just only have the Tearlaments engine if you just only have the Fiendsmith engine. So, see you in the replays. Bye. Hello guys, today we have Tearlaments Fiendsmith. This is just a deck like the other way to actually play Tearlaments. I showed you Tearlaments Malice, but this is Tearlaments Fiendsmith. So, and I did draw into the full main engine just like this. I don't know why. I'm gonna be scaling off the thing jingle. These are going to be live duels, so I'm not even gonna be, even if I lose a duel, I'm not gonna be skipping it. Let's just start off with the Sinjingan to actually beat out his negate. Maybe he does have Ash Blossom, and he does not. I'm gonna be searching for another Sinjingan because he can actually search for another one. And I can just kill him, but like I don't want to. I'm gonna be going to Widget Temple. Widget Temple is going to be killing the Golem and another Millennium. Or I can actually just kill off the other Sinjingan and one more. And I can actually just special summon the Golem. By special summoning the Golem, I can actually just have one more body in the field. And he does have something, but I don't know what. What does he have? Maybe he does have Effect Velar, Infinite Impermanence, or just like in something that does not even matter. And I did not put... I just screwed up when I made the deck, like, yeah, I screwed up. I did not put Doom Dragon in the deck, so I cannot actually go into the Fiendsmith engine. And I did not put the Moon of the Cloud Heaven in the deck, so... This duels, I just realized it. Like I do have this card in the deck, Garura, I do have Garura, and I don't have it. So... yeah, I can actually just steal one. Like I said, I can just steal one. He just surrendered. I don't even have my proper extra deck. And now we are in the second duel. I'm against Metal Gear. I don't know what he's playing actually. Yeah. First of all, let's start off with the Sinjingan as always. I'm not gonna be counting the first duel as a duel because I just screwed up my extra deck and my opponent surrendered quickly. I'm playing with my phone as usual because the laptop is really bad. Does not have any, like what you call it, it's really slow. I'm gonna be going to Golem that guards the Millennium. Special summoning it, I'm gonna be scaling it off, then special summoning it to actually get the Widget Temple. I don't know, do you guys prefer the videos being like this, live duels, or do you want it to actually be in replays? I think the replays are just much better, but I want to actually try live duels. I'm gonna be going on, and do I just kill off the Effectville, the Ash Blossom, or the Luri? I'm gonna be scaling off the Luri because I want Ash Blossom to actually be a disruption during my opponent's turn. And then I'm gonna be going to Doom Dragon as I showed. Yeah. Doom Dragon. And now, even if I move the mill of the... do I just play it? Yeah. Thank God I play it. I'm not gonna be activating its effect. I'm gonna be going into the Zombie Vampire. When I first... like, do you guys remember when the Master Duel first came out in the phone? It was really bad, really laggy, but like they updated it a few times and now it's actually not that much lag. It doesn't have that much lag. I'm gonna be detaching material, milling 4 cards of the top of each player's deck. And like usual, I did mill, what do you call it? Reinhardt. Yeah, Tearlaments Reinhardt. And now I'm going to go into the Tearlaments engine. What does my opponent play? Primite, Ecclesia, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna be sending Havness to the graveyard, going to... And then I'm gonna be activating Havness, going to Tearlaments Kit Kalos. Kit Kalos is going to be activating... Not activating, I still did not summon it, I don't know, I am just speeding it through things. And right now I'm gonna be activating Kit Kalos, milling out the Tier Cash. Tearlaments Kashtira. I don't want her in my hand. I'm gonna be milling him to actually mill 2 more cards, and I did mill out a shine. I was just saying like I don't want to actually mill it. So if I go into Tearlaments, like what do you call it? To recover right now, I cannot actually mill out the 8 more cards. So I do want to actually mill out 8 more cards. So I'm not gonna be going into it right now. Like at least I did not mill out 2 Sharon, I just milled out 1. One time I just milled out 2 Sharon with the effect of this card, Tear Cash in the graveyard, and I was really upset because I couldn't go to records that turn. I did mill out a engraver, so I don't need to actually go to move the calls, having to go into the Fiendsmith engine. I can actually get a trap from my graveyard, and this I'm gonna be searching for a card, and I'm gonna be searching for a Tearlament. What did I activate? I think I activated what actually. So right now I'm gonna be getting my crime to my hand, and I'm gonna be getting a monster. I don't want to get Sharon. If I get Sharon, do I just have a way to actually send her to the graveyard? Yeah, I'm gonna be getting Sharon, because I do have crime. I can actually send her to the graveyard during my opponent's turn. And I do have Soliak. So right now, I'm gonna be activating the engraver in the graveyard. Oh, look at this. This is what I love. I do have so many cards to actually activate. I can actually just do this. Activate the Sharon. I could have just normal summoned her. I don't know why I activated it. But yeah, at the least. I'm gonna be activating Sharon. And then milling out 3 cards. Milling out 3 cards. I can activate Reinhardt in the graveyard to actually Spirit Summon itself, but I don't need to. I'm gonna be activating this Trudeau, targeting the Sharon, making him a level 3 monster. Just like this. By making him a level 3 monster, I do have 2000 life points. I can go into, what you call it, burn the floor. And with burn the floor, I can actually destroy my Sharon and trigger her effects, like that. You only see this kind of gameplay in my channel, so make sure to subscribe. And by activating her effects, I can actually go into Kaleidoheart. No, I'm gonna be going into Rook House. No, I think they failed. Now I'm gonna be going to Engraver, activating Engraver in the graveyard, putting the... what do you call it? I should have just put another Engraver back into the deck, but like that, I just misplayed. Because if I put another Engraver, I can set him off with the effect of the... what do you call her? With the Lacrima. Like you see right now. I'm not gonna be negating my own card. I'm gonna be going into Lacrima. Lacrima is gonna be sending this card, Fiendsmith Truck, to the graveyard. And I'm gonna be going to Fiendsmith Sequence. And now, Sequence, I'm gonna be going to, what do you call it? Desire. Because I want to, if I go into Lacrima, I did mill out my entire deck, so I don't need to actually go into Pilgrim Reapers. I can't go to Kaleidoheart, that's funny. I'm gonna be going into Desire. Returning all of my cards. I'm gonna be returning the long one. With this, I can actually go into Fiendsmith, what do you call her? Snow. Snow is going to be banishing 7 cards from my graveyard. You just banish the cards that you don't actually use anymore. I'm gonna be special summoning the Snow. You can actually just see the timer. This deck is really like You have to actually do the combos really fast. And then I'm gonna be going to a 3 material Apollo USA. Apolloza. I don't know why I'm calling it Apollo USA. Apolloza. Apolloza above the goddess. And right now, I'm gonna be setting my two cards. I don't have a monster in their hand, because I misplayed a little bit. I'm gonna be going to sequence. You don't need to actually forget to equip the sequence to the desire to have the negates. Do I have anything? I do have... And right now, I do have so many disruption. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do have 10 disruption just like that, and I did not count the fair taste now. I do have 11 disruption. You can actually just see this deck is just a broken gong first. I'm gonna be toggling auto. And think, what does he play? I'm not gonna be activating the effect of burn the floor. I don't know why it's really annoying when my opponent does not surrender quickly. You think he can actually just play through them. He's going to be super pulling my field. Of course, he does it. Super pulling what exactly? I can just still play through them. He's gonna go into my dragon the swamp. It does not even matter. He's gonna make them like untargetable, but my effect does not target. Desire does not target. That's the important part. He's gonna be making dark monsters untargetable. And he's gonna surrender. What does he play? I'm just really curious. He's playing Primate with Ecclesia and the Thunder King Ryo. Is he playing a Floodgate deck? Maybe he's playing Stun. I'm going to Fallen of Albaz. I cannot target the Fallen of Albaz, so I'm gonna be negating him with Desire. Desire does not target. I'm pretty sure it does not target. Let me just check. Yeah, it does not target. I could have just like in this card. Super Pulling again, and that's another Super Poly. It does not even matter because even if you Super Poly it, it's still negated. Unless you fusion summon into a fusion summon with the desire, but if you fusion summon with the desire, you're gonna be sending to the graveyard with the desire graveyard effects. I'm gonna be still negating you and negating this card. And my Urukals is going to be bringing back, is going to be going into the bringing itself back. I don't know why I'm not talking anymore. Can you guys hear me? He's gonna be trying to actually fusion activate its effect, but it's negated. And I do have called by the grave to actually negate the effects in the end phase. My Urukals is going to be bringing itself back. I can actually send the desire to the graveyard with the soul egg. What do you want? He's going to actually send the desire back to the graveyard. Yeah, it does not matter. I'm gonna be sending you. I'm gonna be activating the effect of the desire. And because I negated the effect of the Madragon of the Swamp, I can actually just target him right now. So I'm gonna be returning the sequence back to the extra deck, and then I'm gonna be sending you back to the graveyard. He's going to be activating in the end phase. I'm gonna be negating him with the call by the graveyard. Negate him to call by the grave because he does have this Tatting Cloud. And I do want to actually negate the effect of Tatting Cloud. I'll be negating him with the Rukas because Rukas is going to be going into the graveyard anyways. So it does not even matter. Now in the graveyard. I did just misplay a little bit by just not called by the graving the effect of what do you call him? Merged. I did not call by the grave this card. But it does not even matter. I do have Fair Test now in the graveyard. I'm gonna be banishing 7 cards. You. I'm gonna be banishing 7 cards, bringing yourself back to the... Does have the effect of Mud Dragon of the Swamp to actually make himself untargetable, but does not even matter. This guy is really hanging in here. Like he does have 2 Super Poly, and just 2 Super Poly. If I could have just negated Super Poly with Crime, but my Crime is not... I'm gonna be going to Moon of the Closed Heavens. And now I'm gonna be going to the Fiendsmith engine. And he should actually just know he's dead. Going into not sequence, Requiem. Requiem, I think it's just like a pendulum Requiem. The art of this Requiem is really good if you just like think about it, it's really good. I'm gonna be needing to actually be activating the effect of the snow for the second time because I did not return the what do you call her? It was a misplay to actually not return the Crimson Tears. You should have just returned her. I'm gonna be banishing this card in the hand. On this sequence, this burn the floor and Maxi. The clock is really running out. I need to actually hurry up the combo. Special summoning it. Sequence. The clock is 21 second. 21 second. I don't need to actually go into... This tool is really long. I don't want to actually make the video very long, so... I'm gonna be returning this card and Crimson Tears to the like this, and I can actually just special summon the Desire back into the field. This is what I'm gonna be doing. Special summoning it. Gonna be going to the battle phase really quick, destroying his card. Mad Dragon of the Swamp. And then I'm gonna be going to the field. I don't have lethal damage. And the clock is 5 seconds. I'm gonna be toggling off. Going to main phase 2. Activate the effective sequence. I'm gonna be targeting the Lacrima and I just did. I'm not dead. It was 0 seconds in the clock. Wow. I do have a disruption right now at the least. So whatever he top decks, I'm gonna be negating. I could have just done much more. I could have just gone to Pilgrim Reaper and mail 5 cards and gone to the Tearlaments combo also, but the clock was really running out. And right now I do have lethal damage. Gonna go into the battle phase. Whatever he did have, I can actually just negate. So toggling off. Right now I do have lethal damage. Like I said, this guy really hung in here. He was really good. 2 super pulls was really good. I'm going second against this guy. And I do have like a decent like hand. He's playing Evil Twin. I'm gonna be Ash Blossom it because it's one of the best ashes. I think this is going to be the last two because I don't want to make the video too long, because if it's too long no one is going to be watching it. So, and that will take a long turn. So I don't want to just make the video 20 minutes or so. He's playing Sprite. Just like a 30 minutes. So if I choose this duel, it's going to be included in the video. And you're gonna be hoping I'm not gonna be losing. I think that a losing duel will not be included. Make sure to comment it down in the video, because I want to actually know. Do you want me to actually publish a losing duel, or just want to see the winning duels? I think showing the losing duels is also really good because it shows you a little bit of spin stuff, like is he gonna lose, is he gonna win, like something like that. And my opponent is going to be taking 20 minutes of his turn to actually just make a turn 1. I'm playing like Clash Royale. I was playing Clash Royale when my opponent is going to throw his combo. I was playing Clash Royale on my phone to actually just take out a little bit of time. And when I was done with the duel of Clash Royale, my opponent will just be done with his combo. It was really good. But right now I'm playing on my phone. Let's stop yapping and just see you at the end of his combo. Bye. And right now my opponent ended his turn. It did not take like 20 minutes. But he does have like a monster negate and a space that shut up negate and a destroy. And he does have like an, I think he searched for sprite smashers. I was not paying attention. What did he search to? Yeah, he did search sprite smashers, so he does have a monster banish. And I did draw into Nibiru from my turn. That was really bad. Yeah, for the special summoning Fenrir. I do have 3 dead cards in my hand, like it's really like annoying to actually have this much dead cards in your hand. If I did have like a normal summon, I could have just like played through it. If I did have Tearlaments Sharon, if I did have lots of cards, I could have just played through them. But with only Fenrir and one engine, Sanjingan, if he just negates Sanjingan, I'm gonna be dead. Activating Fenrir to actually banish one of his cards, Sprite Red maybe. Sprite Red is a monster negate. It's just a card I cannot punish star cards, so I'm gonna be punishing Sprite Red. He's gonna be negating my card. He's gonna be negating and destroying Fenrir. Maximi, I'm gonna be Ash Blossoming it instead of Sanjingan. But I don't have any plays. Activating its effect to actually special summon itself, he's gonna be Sprite Elfing it. Why? He should have just waited for me to actually have a monster on the field to actually special summon the... what the hell called her? Kissakel. He should have waited for me to actually have a monster on the field to actually special summon the Kissakel. To actually, what do you call him? Negate me. Banish me. Yeah, destroy me. Kissakel destroys. He's gonna banish to banish a card in the field. He's gonna be banishing the Sanjingan. And I don't have any more plays, so I'm gonna be losing this duel. Now guys, I did not want to actually end the video on a losing streak, and a lose duel, not a losing streak. And a lost duel, but so I want to another duel. My phone is going to die in just a few seconds. Why is it not charging up? It's 13% right now. Charge up, charge up. I'm gonna be doing my plays a little bit faster than usual. And I'm gonna be hoping I'm gonna be winning this duel. So, if you have Maxi, you should have just waited for me to actually... And he just surrendered. He just saw me and just surrendered, so I don't know what to do. This is going to be the end of the video. My phone is dying and I cannot do anything about it, so... See you in another video, bye, and I hope you just like this video. If you like this video by anyway, just subscribe to the channel and like it. Bye.